It's time for our weekly surfer girl story. Melissa hails from Australia and is positively the most qualified to tell us whether surfers should date other surfers or do the exact opposite. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. This is Melissa's story. Hey, I'm Melissa, and I am 53 years young and scientifically a mermaid. Just saying. I grew up near the ocean and I always loved it. I have dabbled in surfing for many years, but it was not until around 6 years ago, following the breakup of a completely confusing and messy situationship, ask me later, happy to share, that I went and bought my own board and started out my solo missions. I can honestly remember the feeling of standing up and gliding along my first little wave with nature around me everywhere, and a complete feeling of unmatched exhilaration and peace. And yes, now I'm addicted. I live in Manly Beach, Sydney, Australia, but as many of you know, the beaches there can be super crowded. So my favorite beaches to surf are actually 3 hours up north, around a beautiful place called Port Stephens. It's a sanctuary, and I try to get there as much as possible. I'll be honest, while I do have a steamer and I did have a nice session a few weeks back that was epic in Sydney, I am very much a sunny summer surfer girl. I admit I do struggle in bigger surf as my board is a long softie, so this summer I'm going to commit to getting some proper lessons rather than depending on tips from well-meaning randoms in the surf. I have generally found the vibe super friendly, lucky hey, and that most people are supportive. To see a woman out there enjoying and learning a sport that can be extremely challenging. I actually broke my finger a few years back when I whacked it on the board on a cold day, but went back out the next day, not even realizing, to be honest. I have found this past summer my strength had improved due to doing some more weight training in the gym, which was an interesting observation, as this was not my motivation to lift weights, but it certainly helped. My aim this season will be to get more confidence in gliding across the wave and enjoying that tranquil feeling. I feel, for me, surfing gave me a place to heal from heartbreak, and that was very nourishing. Now I surf for fun and play and adventure. I work in Sydney as a psychologist, and I am also a trained yoga teacher. I specialize in dating and relationship coaching. And Suze, that's me, asked me if I feel it's hard for surfers to date a non-surfer. Well, I don't believe we need to date someone who surfs. I definitely feel that at least dating someone who loves the ocean is extremely helpful. At least that way, you can have a shared experience of your passion. My partner and I take turns videoing each other, and that is always such a hilarious way to bond. I have, however, been in relationships when I was younger with surfers, and it was terrible, as they were obsessed with surfing more than having a girlfriend. Once I even saw a guy who had taken the front passenger seat out of his car for his boards to fit. Hence, his girlfriend had to sit in the back. No. There are other guys who will take you out with them and be so excited that they can help teach you or coach you if they are ahead of the game, which can be super sweet. P.S., secret disclosure, I did also give Kelly Slater a rose once at a comp when I was about 22 after he had signed my arm. Obsessed and wishful thinking. I am passionate about working with other women in this community to support them with dating and romance, so please feel free to contact me if you would like any online support. My Instagram is Love and Vibrant Psychology, and you can DM me there. I just want to say, this community, this means girls who can't surf good, is awesome, and so is its mama bear, Susanna. That would be me. Super stoked to be a member and hope to connect with more women on here going forward. Keep up the inspirational vibes, girls. You are all legendary. And that's all for today. Check out the Wi-Fi Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories, and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wi-Fi Weekly.